Day 39. Day 39. We've had a experience, but I have plans, and they didn't involve hopping down the stairs and failing, apparently. Alright, so we did get some barricades up. We do know that there is a zombie presence that is continuously drawn to this area, most likely by the generator. And we need to work on getting the kitchen set up the way that we want to. Alright, so the plan is, eventually, sink house. We're going to build off of this area here, and then fill it up. And we're going to put our sinks in there. We're going to put the rest of our kitchen in there. We're going to move some of our storage in there and stuff like that. And then what I will do is I will build off of the upstairs here. I'll sludge out one of those walls and then put a little ramp over there, and then just go ahead and put the water collectors on top of that. I think that'll make it a lot easier, and it would still maintain it with inside the house then. And then the other thing that we really, really need to do, probably number one, uno, is we need to continue harvesting these trees all the way down and starting to build a fence all the way down. Should be careful. It's 5:30 in the morning. We are going to do manual chopping, just because if we swing and a zombie comes through, we'll still hit the zombie. While if we go into chop tree mode, it won't hit the zombies, and there will be a couple of seconds where it'll be like a delay to where a zombie can actually get to us. Chopping trees is one of your very, very big weak points to zombies, for sure. See, this one's going to come in here. We're going to go ahead and chop this tree down and see if he comes through. Oh, I guess we're not going to, guys. I don't have very much in axes, so that's not going to help. Alright, then what we are going to do... Yes, I know. I'm hurting. I get it. We got muscle strain. Yay. What I am going to do, though, is we will go ahead and grab... Well, first of all, we're actually going to put the saplings in our frickin' in our bag. But I'm going to grab the logs on my person. Where's... Oh my god. What? Never fails. Never frickin' fails. You know what? Screw you. Messed with the wrong effort right now. We're gonna put the logs out here. Where are you guys even coming from? That's the weird thing. Oh, I suppose there's... Oh, you know what they're doing? They're migrating across the damn field. Alright, less than ideal. Yeah, we're definitely getting our spears out of this. Holy crap. Definitely getting some spears out of this. Okay. Toss these logs down here. Yeah, I kind of figured you were going to be coming this way. Why don't we go ahead and handle you out here while you're at it? So that's what's happening, is there was a lot of zombies just deciding to be able to migrate from over in this area, and then they were just coming in through here. I'm assuming that they're coming in through this way as well, which is the reason why we are just going to work on putting a fence out here, putting a fence over to here, locking it up against this building, and then continuing from this point on. Oh, look at you. What the hell? How did you even get back there? Alright, there has got to be a part of the wall that's down back there, then. Either that, or else you were just hiding back in the woods, and I hadn't seen you. Which is probably even worse, not gonna lie. That is actually bad. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead through these areas real quick, and we're just going to take the saplings out. Those are all potential spears. Which is kind of freaking insane. Alright, we seem to be good here. And I'm going to go get some rest, and then we're going to go ahead and come back out here with empty packs and stuff like that, and we're going to start working on getting that wall up at least to that point. So where they have to walk around a decent distance just to be able to get there. We taking damage because of the fact that we're carrying so much weight on us? Probably. Oh, we did find 16 saplings, which is 16 more spears. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so we can actually not put it in there. We'll put the spears in here. Have a fish finger. The axe back in both hands to be able to get that weight off of us, and let's sit down and rest for a second. We are, oh, it's 57 degrees. 58 degrees. Okay, we might need to light the fire real quick. Hold on a second, let's see what we've got here. I mean, we can light it with twigs, so... And we'll rest by the fire. Should help us dry out as well. And it's about 20 degrees higher, so... be a little bit more comfortable. There's 22 hours in that fire, so I mean, I could just essentially leave it on. Something comfortable about it. The other thing that I want to do is, after I redesign this area and kind of move it over, because I want to move it along this wall here, and then put the sinks on that wall, I want to open this all up to where I can essentially tear down this entire wall here. And I want to move, like, the bookshelves out here and tear down this wall. I want to open this entire area up into, like, one room instead of that multiple room area. And I'll probably tear this wall down, so it'll just be a huge area with a, like, little island in the middle of it, essentially. Because we do not need these walls being in the way like that. I prefer to do it over here, too, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, have we dried off a little bit? Not really, but... we can also take some twigs to be able to light fires with, so that might not be the worst of ideas. So we'll take the twigs and we'll put them inside the fire, which will make it much easier. Alright. Put out the fire. We are good on rest. We do have nails on us. Time to get out there with some planks. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to steal these planks from here to be able to get a head start. Probably could have thrown most of those in here, right? Instead of keeping freaking 50 kilos on me, yeah. That would have been a much smarter idea. There's a reason why I got a military backpack. Alright, there's one thing that we need to do, and that is chop this and the other tree down. Back to being tired again. Come on. Hurry up. Thank you. And we'll switch back to our spear as a just in case. Firefighter axe I can't put in there right now, but we will work on that. Let's go ahead and, once again, cannot build that way. Carpentry. Wooden wall frames. Thank you. I feel weird to do it this way, but I'm doing this way for a reason. I just want to keep things a little bit more even. Alright, and with that we have a frame here. What are we doing on the... Let's go ahead and move this back there real quick. Just so we can get that weight off of us. We still have 3 planks on us, but that's not going to be enough to be able to do what we need to do. So we are going to need to be able to get into crafting. Oh, I'm building, not crafting. Oops. Crafting, and then saw these logs up. Taking a risk here because they could zoom up on me, but whatever. And the other thing that I miss is being able to just right-click and use those. But whatever. Building, carpentry, wooden wall. Alright, this corner is secure. Turn that off. Grab these planks and put them on us. Probably just put them in the backpack. Yeah, because we only have 5 planks on us. Alright. Now, I do know there are other logs outside that wall, which I'm perfectly fine with. We're also going to chop down these trees. We're going to remove this fencing area. And then we're eventually going to just deforest like crazy here. Put these in here, that way I can just make more. I thought about doing log walls, but I just don't know how much more strong they are. Once again, freaking zombies can tear down not only this type of wall, they can tear down any type of wall, even the pre-existing ones now, so... Not necessarily a need anymore. Now, with this, I do not want to build off of there, because otherwise I won't have room to be able to bring the vehicles in. I want to build off of, like, the back end to be able to come over there. So, what we're going to do is, once again, go into the building menu, because, once again, can't do it the other way. And we're going to start building off of this. We can't build off that. Oh, because we don't have any. See, we can saw logs, but they have to be a singular saw at a time. You can't do multiples. Yay. Alright. What are you doing? Alright, then I'm going to have to start worrying about some other areas. I'm actually thinking about just making the pull-in, like, a little bit further down here. The gate, at least. So, a couple things we do need. We are short on nails, which is surprising. We've gone through so many nails already. Let's get over here. Start working on our... grabbing some nails from over here, and then I think there might be a couple other things I can do. I guess we can get inside the truck and rest for a little bit, but... Let me see if I can grab a box of nails here. I do have 10 boxes of nails. Nice. That works. We don't need... you know, we don't need the MREs. We'll go rest inside the truck. We'll pop ourselves in the back seat. That way we have access to the refrigerator where I put a ton of freaking non-perishables. Alright, let me see what we are doing on weight. We are at 85. We're officially overweight. We do not need to be overweight. So, time to eat some lower calorie stuff. We need to lose weight. That's enough to be able to take care of that, though. And technically, we're sitting in the back of the vehicle. So we're safe back here. Let's rest it up real quick. There we go. And let the rain kind of pass by. Let's see if we can grab anything that is lower cal to bring with us. Coffee would make us... Alright, we'll take these, the granola bars. Those will help us out. We'll also have some gummy bears for happiness. For some goodliness. Alright. Get out of the vehicle. Yeah, we're a little uncomfortable because we're wearing armor. I get that. Now, the other thing that I do want to do is from back here, did we have doorknobs and door hinges? Thank you, Jeebus. Alright, so we got 1, 2 of those. We need 4 of these. And there's the music that reminds me of The Walking Dead again. Alright, we're going to start by opening this box of nails. Tossing most of them back in the bag. Let's get back to wrapping this wall up. As I said, I think we're going to go to about here to be able to make it, so it'll be a nice little pull. I don't know if I want to do that because I have this set up as like the gas station, which is on the... Okay, maybe we'll stick with where we're at. Maybe we'll just stick with where we're at. So let's build Let's type in gate. Alright, where this... Oh, come on. Oh, I don't want to do that. Come on. I want to make sure that we're doing this properly. I think it's there. Really hoping this is correct. Really hoping that's correct. These wall frames up. Wooden wall advanced. There we are. Alright, we're going to have to continue making these all the way around, aren't we? Alright, so let's come back to these. Standing in a pile of logs right now, which is nice, and then we'll go ahead and just saw those bad boys up. Alt Bolton. Do it. Alright. I realize it's an incredibly tiring day, but this definitely needed to be done after we saw the amount of zombies that were here when we came back. We need to secure it. So, building. Carpentry. Wooden wall advanced. Get this done. Alright. And yes, I believe that is properly where it should be. Alright. Now we need to go ahead and put this back on frames. Start building those again. No, don't. What are you doing? Also, how the hell have I not gotten another level in carpentry? We've been popping like 40s and 20s for experience for a while now. That's crazy. We've got to be getting close. Yeah, we're actually getting very close to Carp 6. Very close to Carp 6. By the time we finish this, we'll be up to Carpentry 6. Alright, but at the same time, that will provide a security to this place that has not been here yet. But we also need to do the same thing that I was looking at, where we are going to have to build some stairs, probably over here, to a little lookout point where we can see what's in front of the gate before we open it up. Same thing's going to have to be done on the opposite side. And then I kind of want to go scouting around the gate, or around the friggin' fence, to be able to see if there's any holes in the fence, just to be able to button it up. So, get over here real quick. Let's grab the logs. Alright, we can't do that. That's fine. We'll go ahead and craft up. Saw logs again. Bam. And go with it. I realize we're already getting tired. It's a lot of friggin' sawing. I get it. Grab all those, and we should have, like, just a inordinate amount of, yeah, we have 35 planks on us, so, yeah. Alright, let's get back to this. I'm kind of thinking about whether I want to keep this opened up there. I like the idea of it, but I don't think so. I think I just want to build straight across and secure it. Because otherwise it's building straight across, securing it, going up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it when we get there. Problem is the post-apocalyptic mailman won't be able to deliver the mail anymore. Sorry. Alright. So this is where I would turn it off if I was going to. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to build straight across. Because gates are actually weaker than walls, and putting up an additional gate would cause just another issue. Especially since they go for the gates first. And we're slightly hungry. Let's go ahead and eat this bar here. Weight is going down. I mean, it's kind of a waste because I did this, but I think this just separates that area, which I'm fine with. I think we're just going to go ahead and do that, though. Like, just to build it across, because I don't want to deal with the issues of another gate. Because I'm actually thinking of... I don't know how that would work, but in essentially to build a wall, if you wanted to build a very, very heavy wall, what you would do is essentially double wall it, and then put things in the middle of that double wall. So they would have to go through it pretty heavily. Might not be a bad idea. It would take a lot of time to be able to do it, but... So I might actually do, like, an inner wall here, where we put, like, not crates, but, like, something like that. Alright, one of our big problems is we are out of planks. Okay, let's just take a little walk back here. We're going to get more rest in the truck here, plus you have a special little liddy-do here. We're going to go in the back. And I'm pretty sure they said there was some coffee in here. Yeah. We're just going to eat a quarter of a thing of coffee to be able to reduce that drowsiness. Keep us up a little bit later, but that's fine. We're not happy now. I know that. I know that. What else could make us happy? Oh, the milk chocolate bar. That's a lot of calories, though. You know what? I just realized. We have antidepressants. That's what those are for. Hey, the rain finally frickin' stopped. Holy crap. Yay. Alright, we can come out there with our rest. And what I'm going to do is we have all these damn logs over here, where we started our deforesting efforts over here. And I could just run over here, craft, and saw a ton of planks. Wait, what? Oh, it's counting the large branches. I was like, why is it doing that? No. Wait, what? Oh, because it says saw large branch, not saw log. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. Alright. Thought I saw something over there. Okay, my eyes are playing tricks on me. Alright, let's catch up on chat here. Hey, what's going on, Perry? How you doing, man? You can put up a second gate. Nah, as I said, like, I don't want to do that because gates are the weak points of the wall for sure, especially from what I'm planning on doing. Have us sort of turn around in front of the house, we don't need that, especially since we have the huge yard that we can turn around in. These stone or brick walls, I honestly don't know, because they don't tell you the durability of the wall in this game. So I have zero idea. Zero idea about how to do that. How we'll go about that. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. I'm gonna check on something real quick. 1 second. Alright, yeah, no, I appreciate you guys all hanging out. It's been freaking awesome that you guys have been here. Alright, I mean, yeah, it would be easier to be able to put a trailer back here to be able to do this, but I'm just being kind of lazy right now. I just want to finish this off, so let's get back to it. Actually, we can carry more planks on us if we do this. So, yeah, look at that. Now I can saw more planks. We'll just do these ones singular by singular. No, don't want to do that. I just told myself to be able to equip a log as my secondary, which is so ridiculous. I'm also going to take these twigs. We kind of, yeah. So we can start a fire. When we get inside, because we are going to need to warm up after we get this done. You guys are tearing all my stuff down. Yeah, look at that. They destroyed that window too. Freaking insane. And what's crazy about this is we've essentially decimated the freaking zombie population in this area, and they still keep coming. Like, they just know where to migrate, apparently. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. That's fine with me, we need to lose the weight anyways. We're now chubbers. Alright, the generator is still going. Couldn't hear it. Alright, let's get over here to our building. Let's finish these off real quick. Stop that. Alright, now let's switch it back to... Wait, what? Don't tell me we're... There's no way we're out of nails, right? We're out of nails again. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Oh, that's not good. You know what? Screw you. That's another reason why I want to take that fence down. Because I'm too much of an idiot and I run around like a moron. We need to grab another box of nails real quick to be able to finish this off. Oh my god, I just realized I lost my bucket hat. No! Yes, I know. We're overly tired. This is dangerous. Alright, carpentry. Wooden wall. Oh, we're out to craftsman wooden walls. Nice. We actually... We actually have better wooden walls now. We're getting 60 per on these now. We just need to get these done before it's dark. Otherwise we won't be able to finish it off. What are we missing? Probably planks. Planks. Hold on a second. I see you. We'll bring it out real quick. And then we'll wear it. We just had that little bit left. I'm not going to take the risk. We're just going to go ahead and not running that back there. We're just going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, I know I'm tired, man. We only need a couple more planks. Sapling, go figure. I see you moving over there, Trey. Should be good. Dude, that looks so much better over there. It really does. Alright, what we need to do... That should be enough. Let's get over here to the building menu real quick. Carpentry, craftsman walls, which means I can redo all of the walls in this place. And I think they actually have better HP because of the higher end walling. Wait, what? No! It got too dark. Oh, you flippin' a-hole. It got too dark for these last two panels. What a freaking... Oh, that sucks. We are going to go ahead and leave those damn planks here. Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe I just ran out of nails again. Alright, maybe I just ran out of nails again. Now it's too dark for sure. Alright, well that's the last two panels that needs to be done to be able to secure the wall here. It'll still funnel them to the front of the house where we've got a lot of barricades up, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, dear lord. I also don't need this hunting knife on there, so let's go ahead and place that hunting knife up here. We're building up an arsenal here. And then we can put those two saplings in with those. Alright, generator's doing its thing. I think 61 degrees. I think we are going to rest down here. I grabbed some twigs. Let's pop those twigs in there, which should be able to be used to be able to light the fire. Yes, it is. And let's sit down and rest. I also would not mind sleeping over here either, if we needed to. We are tired. I'm going to take some antidepressants because I feel it coming on. We also have some beef jerky in here to be able to deal with our hunger. but also keep our weight going down. And then we should be able to dry up in front of the fire pretty easily here. We also have an MRE on us just in case. We'll put that in there as well. You know, I just realized. No, I do. Yeah, the next thing I need to work on after this, because we are getting dark, we're going to finish this off. We're going to build the wall, or the gate areas that we use to be able to see where the gates are. Or what's in front of the gate, I should say. We'll go in front of the, like, things where we'll build up, like, some stairs and, like, a platform. That way we can look over and see if there's anything in front of the gate. We'll do that. And then we are going to be working on building the extension to our kitchen and making a sink house in there. That way we can get water all set up for the future as well. You know, part of me wants to go to sleep upstairs, but I'm comfortable down here. It's 78 degrees. We're drying out. We're ridiculously tired. Excessive exertion. I think what we're going to try to do is we're just to try to go to sleep in front of the fire here. Because I don't know about you, but it looks like a very, very comfortable spot to be able to fall asleep in this oversized chair in front of the fire. You, your friends, family, and loved ones, please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again for day 40. Have a good night.